As you know, the Cupra Born EV is available to order in Australia. A car enthusiast friend of mine, he's into petrol and electric. He took it out for a test recently and I went along to ask really stupid questions and get his opinions. So here are the results. Sounds like Eurovision. The Cupra Born is basically a much better version of the VW ID3, better looking, better range. It has an 82 kilowatt battery pack, which 77 kilowatt are usable, with 511 kilometers of WLTP range. So within 6 months, we should have some real world range figures. That's actually quite hard to say. Try that yourself. For comparison, the standard Model 3 in Australia has a 62 kilowatt battery. 57 kilowatts of that is usable, and that is supposed to be about 491 kilometers of WLTP range. That's only 20 kilometers less from a battery that is 20 kilowatt hours smaller. The 82 kilowatt Tesla Model 3 long range, which has 75 kilowatt usable, is more efficient than the 82 kilowatt hour Cupra Born, as its range is 602 kilometers WLTP. That's an increase of 91 kilometers, same battery size. The drive is great, as you'd expect in the Born, and the infotainment unit is actually good. I was expecting it to be laggy and buggy, as it's, VW, and they haven't had a great rep when it comes to the software in the ID4 or even the buzz, if you have a look at some of those YouTube reviews. Of course, we only had 30 minutes in the Born, and you don't really get an idea of the software until after a few months. A major downside is the lack of OTA updates, that's over-the-air updates. You have to go to a dealer whenever you want the software updated, whereas in Europe, they actually do have OTA updates for the Born. The Born looks fantastic, sporty, slightly aggressive, and some great color combinations. Obviously, aesthetics are a personal choice. Any color is free, apart from Aurora Blue, which is an extra $475, which is nothing, especially compared to the $1,500 to $2,500 for anything but white from Tesla. Pro tip, if you're not a fan of any of the Tesla colors, buy the white and get it dipped for $2,500. See my other video on that. The standard seats are very comfortable, on par with Tesla, etc. You have to pay an extra $2,900 for the Blue Dynamica heated massage seats, happy endings not included, and Premium Beats audio sound system. That's part of the interior package, if that's your thing. There's also a performance pack for $2,600, which will give you 20-inch wheels, 4 seats, so you lose 1 seat in the rear, less range of 470 kilometers, and dynamic chassis control. One thing we didn't like were the haptic buttons on the steering wheel. You need to swipe up to activate something, which is fiddly and could be problematic. Obviously something you just have to get used to and be careful of. Just like first time in a Tesla, get used to the center screen. On pricing, the standard Cupra Born is about $66,500 drive away, depending on what the state that you're in. I'm in WA. Add the Aurora Blue performance pack and possibly better seats and audio system, and you're around the $72,500 mark for on the road. Compare that to the drive-away price of a standard Model 3 for about $68,000 on the road, where you already get heated seats, not massage, sorry, dynamic chassis control, 5 seats, better efficiency, faster, much better software with OTA updates, more storage space, no scheduled service maintenance costs, and better residual value. Plus, you get access to a much bigger and better charging network. I really don't see why anyone would want to buy a standard Cupra Born for $66,500 over a standard range Tesla Model 3, which is only $1,500 more, unless they really wanted a great looking EV hot hatch with only 20k more WLTP range from an 82 kilowatt battery versus a 62 kilowatt Tesla battery. And if you compare the optioned up Cupra Born with all the fruit to a long range Model 3, it's also only about 8k difference, but with a long range 3, you also get 91 kilometers more WLTP range, all-wheel drive, etc. If you are comparing a Cupra Born to any other EV in that class, it's fantastic, and there's nothing I can think of that comes close to its looks or range at that price, yet. But against a Model 3, the Tesla wins easily. In the end, it probably comes down to form and looks versus performance and efficiency. The Cupra Born looks great, but not really value for money in my opinion when the Model 3 is about the same price.